only downside was that there are only 2 toilets, which at 6:30 in the morning causes a little bit of a backlog. And in the end, I was lying on the floor with my feet in the air while Mark pulled.
Buenos dias. Day 18?
Day 17.
Day 17. These days are all starting to merge into one now.
They are. We may have got muddled at some point, but we think it's day 17.
We think it's day 17. We've just left Honios. Auberge, nice. In the link below.
Service was good.
Service was very nice.
People were lovely.
People were lovely.
The only downside was that there are only 2 toilets, which at 6:30 in the morning causes a little bit of a backlog.
Especially when you have the older generation. Don't know what they do in there.
And the showers were in the toilets as well, so.
Yeah, but you got a toilet and then 2 showers with a thing, so only one other person goes in there at any time.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have got around 22k to do today. It's approximately, sorry Lou, arm's hurting.
7:15?
It's approximately 7:15 in the morning, and you'll see it's quite cloud cover this morning. There you go. Oh, that's better.
There you go.
Oh, I do have a right handler, by the way.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car.
We had a little incident last night with my blisters.
What was that? Tell the viewers.
So, normally speaking, I've been taking Compeed off the skanky blisters and like retreating them and then putting fresh on in the morning. Last night most of my blisters were fine, so I've left them under the Compeed. But there was one there's a new one on my heel that had like puffed up and was quite fat and juicy. So I decided that it would be best to pop it, as I have done with all my other blisters, because then the pain goes away and they're more comfortable in my shoes. So I decided to take the Compeed off, but the Compeed on this one had really like attached itself very happily, and so once I started taking the Compeed off, it was one of those things where I couldn't not take the Compeed off, but it was well attached to the blister and extremely painful. And in the end, I was lying on the floor with my feet in the air while Mark pulled the Compeed off my blister. So the moral of the story is, if your Compeed is really nicely attached and snug and holding your blister really well, it's probably better to leave it on. That said, it did pop and is now flatter and a bit more comfortable in my shoe.
Where did it pop, Lou?
Pop while we were putting the Compeed off.
Over who?
Over Mark's shorts.
Right, we've just done about 5k. We're going into Sambol. And we're just going to have a little bit of a pit stop. You'll notice by the weather, it's still a bit misty around here, which is actually good news, because we don't want the sunshine out yet. How are you coping, Meg? How are you coping, love? Doing well? Well done, love. Yeah, Megan and Henry are both doing well. So we're just going to get down to the bottom of this hill. We'll show you, there you go. There's the family. And then we'll stop. Dave, where have you been? We've missed you. It's been a slow walk, isn't it? However, you put a bit of timber on, mate. Have you been eating that tortilla? Anyway, right. Only around 15 more K until the next town.
We can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your
like a mirage out of the desert. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, like an oasis out of the desert. Out pops the church steeple, bell tower, which signifies food. We're literally walking from town to town just to eat, basically. We're in Camino.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
This is a long one. We've left Hontanas. We're headed for Castrojeriz. I think we've probably got another, I don't know, 5 kilometers maybe to go, something like that. We've got some ruins coming up and an arch, like Los Arcos or something. When we hit that area, we've got about 2.5 kilometers to go. So we're definitely getting there. Megan's just with me here. I don't know if you can see her, there she is, there's Megan. Mark's pulled ahead a bit, about 100 meters ahead. And then Henry, I've lost sight of. Henry's struggling a bit today. I think he's a bit tired, all the early mornings catching up on him, all the walking and outdoor fresh air catching up on him. So he's feeling a little bit rough this morning. So he's pulled out ahead because he prefers to kind of sprint and then stop for longer. So no doubt we'll catch up with him at some point. He'll be sat under a tree, lying down, enjoying a bit of peace and quiet. We're all walking quite quietly today. I've been listening to Audible. Megan's behind me in her own head. She spends quite a lot of time just chilling out in her head and thinking about stuff. And then Mark's got a podcast on, I think, in front of me. So we're all going our separate ways a little bit today and chilling out a little bit. It's a gorgeous day though, it's absolutely beautiful. How's it going there, sir?
Of course, what a day. Sun's come out. Plenty on the right track.
No, it says walk on the left.
Walk on the left, not on the right track.
Not on the right. Walk on the left.
Walk on the left.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnapped me.
Okay then, Megan. So it's day 18 on the Camino, and I thought I'd ask you a couple of questions, all right, for the viewers at home.
Yep.
So, first question is, what one thing do you wish you had not bought on the Camino with you?
Sleeping bag liner.
Oh, sleeping bag liner, and why?
Because I have this little tiny towel, or it's completely adequate. Using as a blanket.
Yeah, and it's quite warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite warm at the moment. Okay. So then, Megan, tell the viewers at home as well, what's your aches and pains?
Nothing.
Megan has nothing. Do you have no blisters?
Nope.
No blisters. No muscle ache.
No.
No headache.
Nope.
No tiredness.
No.
Are you championing on? Are you doing the best?
I don't know.
Megan, I think, is doing the best. She's got no blisters or anything. She's done really, really well. Well done, Megan. Right, we're just walking towards Castrojeriz now. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but look at these bright red fields full of poppies. It's literally blood red as far as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous.
No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. smile across my face. We used to dance
Buen Camino.
at church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kitten and maid. Take me back, all the way back to them days.
Just got into the Auberge Orion. We're currently just fighting with the beds. There you go. Megan's just making her bed now. So you can see we put these covers, given these covers, you put them over the beds, and then in the morning you just like throw them into the bin. So it's really nice and kind of clean and stuff. So it reduces bed bugs down. Good news. We've got plugs by the side of the bed as well, which is just amazing. You just don't understand how important being able to charge all of your things at night time. So this is really well set up. One of the first things we do after getting our beds done is we come and find the washing facilities and we wash our socks. We just use the soap, body soap, and we get them hung up, because otherwise, especially if we have like a later day, then our socks take a bit of time to dry. So we don't want wet socks in the morning, because then we are a bit stuffed. Okay, so the Auberge that we're staying in tonight, the Orion, is actually managed, I think, by a Korean gentleman. So he's got Korean food on this evening. However, the kids weren't too keen on that one, and we said that's fine. It's important that we feed them. So we're going to go into town. We're just walking into town now, and we need some money out of the bank anyway, because we're running low a bit on the euros. So we're just going to have a look now, and apparently as well there's some nice eateries around here that do different plates. The real kind gentleman at the Auberge said grandma's, which means grandma's food. It's just one big pot. So we're going to have a look around now, and we're going to see what the little town's like.
Day 17, we think.
We believe it's day 17. When you're on the Camino, actually the days start to roll into one another.
We spend a lot of time trying to remember, like, that day when we did this. What day was that? Was it the day before yesterday, or was it it all just sort of blurs into one? So forgive us if we're getting our numbers wrong.
But that's the benefit of going back on the videos. We can have a look and see which one is which,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Yeah.
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 So day 17, we left Jonios del Camino
Yes.
this morning around 6:30. We arrived in Castrojeriz,
Castrojeriz.
at around 12:10.
Yeah, we were early today.
Yeah, we had an early day today.
Despite the fact that it was a bit of a slow start, should we
Yes.
say?
Yeah, we started slow this morning. We struggled to get out of bed.
Yeah.
There's no denying that. But we got there, and we had a nice walk in. And actually, once you come off the top of the what's the name of the
The MESETA.
the MESETA, as soon as you come off the top of the MESETA, you actually start walking through really green, lush, and that you've seen the clips in
Yeah,
the
it's beautiful
video.
out there, really. Very
So-
peaceful.
Yeah, and on your way into Castrojeriz, they've actually got the trees coming in, which just gives you a bit of shade.
Yeah, that was nice.
And the poppy fields, absolutely beautiful.
Oh, the poppies are gorgeous. So we're here in June.
Yep.
Early June.
Yep.
I would imagine the poppies have been around a week or so. So yeah, beautiful time of year to come.
Most definitely. Yeah, no, hopefully they've come out on the videos for you. So, okay, anyway, what are we doing tonight? We're taking the kids to go and get some food. And something quite simple tonight, because I think they're still quite tired. We're going to run into town, grab some food. We're going to come back to the Auberge, which is absolutely amazing, by the way. It's Auberge Orion. We're going to put a link below. They have been nothing but the best.
Yeah, really lovely.
Really nice, and you've seen the clip for the actual inside and where the bunk beds are, etc. So that's fantastic. And then we're going to get up and we're heading towards where tomorrow?
Fromista.
Fromista.
It's quite a big day tomorrow. I think it's a 25k day tomorrow, which we haven't done in a little while, and we haven't sorted accommodation for tomorrow night yet either. So we need to get that sorted this evening, and we probably need to have quite an early start tomorrow.
So that's us done. We hope you're enjoying the videos. Make sure that you subscribe and like our videos. It helps us as a channel.
Yeah.
So thank you ever so much to everybody that's subscribed today.
And commented as well. We've been really enjoying reading people's comments and replying and stuff. So thank you for that.
Thank you. So we're going to leave you to it, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.